First thing to note, and just to put out there, yes, my hair is completely different. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's also got a rainbow through the back of it. I'm getting married on Sunday. In fact, by the time I'm not getting married on Sunday, I'm getting married on Saturday. I will know when to turn up. By the time this goes out, I will be married, is what I was trying to say. It's going out on Sunday. I'm getting married before that. So by the time this goes out, I will be a missus, and it's super exciting. So I've had a little bit of a change for that. Not the point of the video at all. So yes, just ignore that and let's go. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about Temu crochet supplies. I went ahead and I bought a few things off Temu. I know it's been a hot topic of conversation just lately. Should we be buying things off there? They're just knockoffs from China, etc, etc. Yes, we should be supporting our economy where we can. However, I get that crochet supplies are quite expensive, and when you can get things cheaper because you want to start a craft or you want to continue with your craft, I get that people are a bit hard up at the minute, us included. Like, everything's super expensive, so why not get something for cheaper if you can? So that's what I did. I went ahead and got 4 crochet supplies, and I think it came up to like £10 all in all, for 4 things, and they weren't like super little things. 2 of them were little, 2 of them were not so little. I've got them in front of me on the desk, that's why I keep looking down. So let's go ahead. This is going to be a bit of a talky video. I'm really sorry for that if you don't like a talky video and you wanted a tutorial. I've got tons of those on my channel if you click down below for those. I will pop the links to all of the supplies down below as well, and this week I promise I will also do an in-screen what they look like on Temu, where you can get them from, how much they were, etc. And I will do that, and I will get better at doing what I say I'm going to do. So let's go. So the first thing I went ahead and bought was these crochet hooks. You probably know the reason I bought them. They are rainbow, completely rainbow crochet hooks. Absolutely, as soon as I saw them, I had to have them. This was for a complete set, and it was mega cheap. They are plastic crochet hooks. I know a lot of people don't like them, but they're quite robust and durable. Just as a bit of a caveat, I have been using every one of these things for the last 2 to 3 weeks since they've dropped on my doorstep. I've been using them as my sole crochet supplies, much to my other hooks' dismay, because I have hooks that I use all the time. They're just better for my hands. So I've been using these hooks for the past 3 weeks. They come in 2.5 to 6mm, my complete hook range. That's all I use. I don't go any bigger and I don't go any smaller than that, and I absolutely love them. So let's go and have a look at them. Okay, so these are the hooks that I bought. They come in this packaging. I just love the colours. I absolutely adore them. As soon as I pulled them out, I thought, yes, I was meant to buy these. So let's get this annoying rustling out of the way. Okay, so let's pop them all out. And here they are. So the first thing that you'll notice is that sound they make. Like, it's like they've got rubber on, basically. Let's find the biggest one, which I think is the green one. So first things first, they've got rubber on them. So you'll see on the ends there, they've got this rubber on them. And at the top here as well, you can see that there's a bit of rubber on them. That is so that they're a bit more ergonomic. Now, I have to admit, I normally use just, I've got one of 2 things I normally use: a bog standard metal pony crochet hook, or one with metal here and then rubber all at the end. After using these for the last few weeks, I think I'll use them all the time. They just fit so brilliantly into my hand. I absolutely adore them. I don't know what it is. If it's the feel of them, because I'm quite sensory, if it's the way that they are designed, if it's the way they're made. They fit into, because I've got quite big hands, they fit into my hand. So there's no like holding the end here, they just go straight in. And that's how I use them. I just love them. One thing to note is that the end isn't quite as pointy on the bigger styles. However, at the minute I'm using this 3mm and that's got quite a good point on it. Hasn't really affected the use of them at all. They go through the work really well. They hook the yarn really well. I'm loving using them. I'm absolutely loving it. And it's just like a bright rainbow. They brighten my day. And I absolutely love them. So that is our first Temu supply. So our first Temu supply gets a resounding 9 out of 10. I absolutely love these. I'm not giving them a 10 because I don't know how long they're going to last. Now, historically, plastic crochet hooks, what happens is when they go hot to cold, cold to hot through the temperature changes that we have over here, they become brittle and they break. So I don't know how long they're going to last, but I adore them and I hope they last forever. So I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10. Absolutely adore them. They'll be going straight into my hook case and I'll be using them all the time. Okay, so supply number 2 is these scissors. Hopefully you can see them, but I'll show you them a little bit closer as well. I've always wanted a pair of these Stork like scissors and they've always been, for a decent pair, expensive in my opinion. My hair's gone a bit like a pineapple. I'm not going to pay £8 to £9 for a pair of scissors, and that's me being a bit cheap. If it is, that's fine. Everybody can't afford everything all the time. Comment below what the most money you have paid for a pair of scissors is for your crochet. Maybe later on down the line I will pay that much and it'll be like as a treat for a pair that I'll use day in, day out. But right now I'm not going to. That said, these have been amazing. I haven't just used them solely for yarn. I've cut a few things with them. I've cut cardboard with them, paper, yarn, and I will admit I have even cut my dog's hair with them because he got paint from our wedding card box stuck to his tail and then I couldn't brush it out, so I had to cut it out and he's fine, but this was the only pair of scissors I had to hand and I didn't want him wafting his paint all over the house. So yeah, I've tried to sort of put them to the test, as it were. They are still great. They still work great. They haven't blunted over the last 3 weeks, which is really, really good. Let's go and have a look at them. Okay, so these are our scissors. I love the design on them. I think they're really, really cute. Designs on both sides. Just some really cute scissors to have in your bag. They're also great for, oh, listen to that. If you're traveling and you can only have a certain length blade, they're great for that. They are super sharp. They cut pretty much everything. I've put them through their paces. They'll cut yarn. Absolutely fine. No issues. Oh, missed. No issues at all cutting the yarn. We've been cutting jewellery wire with them. Not jewellery wire, like jewellery thread. So this sort of thread you make bracelets with. As you can see, it just glides through there. Really, really good. I've cut paper with them, cardboard, and it's been brilliant. They've not faltered once. They've not gone dull and blunt. They've just been a really, really good scissor to have to hand, and they're small and they're portable. Just really, really good. So that's our pair of scissors. A great buy, couple of quid. I can't remember how much they were, but I'll link them below. Really, really good. Easy, quick, great to carry with you. Really, really, really good product. Haven't blunted yet, but again, are they going to stand the test of time? Who actually knows? For now, I am going to give them an 8 out of 10. I would have liked to have seen more colours because I really wanted the rainbow pair. Let's just face it, that's what I wanted. They didn't have them in this particular design. So I would have liked to have seen more colours, but the price and the usability of them, great. So this is our necklace cutter. I haven't put it on a necklace. To be honest, I wouldn't wear this around my neck, if I'm really honest. But I always wanted to try one out because I just did think to myself, how can you have this around your neck and it's going to cut yarn? And there's like these tiny, like this tiny blade in there where you're going to put your yarn through and cut it. And I was dead skeptical about it. And do you know what? Works like a treat. Absolutely brilliant. Having it to hand. So basically you just pull down and off it goes. Brilliant. Works amazingly. Oh, do you know what I haven't tried actually? I haven't tried cotton yarn. Let's get some cotton. Okay, back with my cotton, and I've also got some Sadar Happy Chenille, so we're going to do that as well. Didn't even think about that actually. Let's go with the cotton first. Yep, fine. Cuts absolutely fine. Okay, and then we got the Happy Chenille, which is like your DK. We got the Happy Chenille, which is like your DK fluffy yarn as well. I'm pretty sure this will be fine because, you know, chenille. Oh yeah, chenille yarn is so easy to cut. But I just wanted to try it out. The fibres will get stuck in there, so just be careful about that. My only sort of vice with this is that it leaves the ends of your yarn quite frayed. It's not a clean cut, but it works. And again, for travelling on the plane, things like that, it's going to really come in handy. The necklace cutter, as it were, and again another great product. I'm not a fan of them. Like, I wouldn't put one around my neck. I don't know, there's a couple of issues I've got. One, there's a blade close to my neck, and two, it's not the nicest thing to look at. In my opinion, if I was going to have a cutter, I'd want a rainbow one, or a cloud, or a little smiley face one. Like, you're missing a trick. All you people that design these things, you're missing a trick. But that said, it fulfills its purpose. It cuts the yarn. It cuts all types of yarn. It does leave them a little bit frayed on the ends. It's not a clean cut, so weaving the ends in might be trickier. It works. It does what it says on the tin. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Not for functionality, because it works, more for the fact that it doesn't leave a clean cut. It's not the prettiest thing to look at, and it's a blade around your neck, and I'm not sure how I feel about that, and that might just be me being weird. Leave me a comment. What do you think? Would you have a blade around your neck? Tell me. Let me know. So this is the crochet bag that I bought, rolling off. Doesn't really fit in the frame. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Really cute pattern actually. Really cute. Double zips. So you can take the zip all the way around like so. And then you can bring it to meet in the middle. Nice little handle. So you could loop that around your rucksack or around something around your waist or something like that. So easy to take with you, and a nice big hole for the yarn to come out of. So if you had 2 balls in here, you could even do 2 colours together. That said, in my opinion, it's not big enough to hold more than a 50-gram ball of yarn. When I opened it, I thought, oh, that's quite roomy, and you'd think because it doesn't fit in the frame it is. It's not. I started off with a 100-gram ball of yarn in there, one of my Signet ones, and it wouldn't pull through the hole. So I'm going to try and demo that. Okay, so this isn't a Signet one, but it's a Knitcraft one. It's cotton, just shy of 100. So as I was working up my yarn, this was starting to happen. So it wasn't, let me do it properly. I'm not giving it a fair chance, but I know it's not going to work. So I was working up my yarn and it was so hard to twirl around in the bag. Now I know this would be better if it was wound as well on a yarn winder, but it's so hard to turn around in that bag. It's better now. I'm loosening it a bit, but again, we're getting to a tricky bit. You need quite a small ball of yarn in there, so let's grab a smaller ball. Okay, got this Station Meyer one here. Again, quite a small ball in there. Let's zip it up properly. So I'm giving it a fair chance. But look, it flows through really good now. No issues whatsoever, super easy. So my only recommendation I would have, which is probably true for all of these bags, is to make sure the yarn you're putting in is smaller than the bag so that it has room to move freely. Other than that, again, a great purchase for the price. And finally, we have this one, the yarn storage bag. Again, cute, a great product. Love the pattern on it, absolutely love it, 100%. And it's really colourful, so it's right up my street. Love the fact that the hole in the top is big enough for you to get a couple of colours through there. However, my only issue is you put a 100-gram ball of yarn in here and it isn't going to work. Unless maybe if you use a yarn winder. If you've done that using a yarn winder, does it work? Let me know in the comments. If so, might invest in one, because I really love the idea of this. I've been carrying my project at a time around in it, so I've been doing something, putting it in this bag, and when I finished, my yarn's been going back into storage and I've got the next thing out and put it in this bag. So it's kind of become my this is what I'm working on right now bag. My only gripe with it really is that anything over 50 grams won't pull the yarn through smoothly. However, I think it's a great product overall. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because that functionality issue is a big issue for me. I love the colour, I love the bag. The functionality issue is a big issue for me. So if you've got a bag like this that actually works with a 100-gram ball of yarn, please let me know in the comments. I will go and get it because I am desperate for something that works, because I love the idea of this. So that is our testing Temu craft supplies video. Let me know in the comments which craft supply was your favourite. My crochet hoops were my favourite. I love that they're rainbow coloured. I love that they've got a great range of sizes. I love the price. I love the handles. They're ergonomic and easy to work with. Push through the stitches really well, grab the yarn really well. Just a good all-rounder, you know, and everybody loves a good all-rounder. My least favourite is probably the necklace cutter. Just don't like the idea of having a blade around my neck. It does the job. Even if it's a bit quick and dirty at it, it does the job. I'm just not sure what I think about it. If you've got one and you use it all the time and you think it's amazing, please let me know. And, you know, it might change my mind. I'm just not sure about it. Not everything's for everybody. But that's okay. Like I said before, I'll link all the products in the description below. Please go and check out my channel for other crochet product reviews. I've got book reviews up there, crochet hack reviews, so go and check out my other content as well. I always say this at the end of my videos, but please like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. It doesn't cost a thing, and it helps me grow as a creator, and it lets me carry on making crochet content for you guys. Videos are out every Sunday. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week.